Welcome to Azure tutorial. My name is Arvind Kumar. So today we will discuss about create virtual network Azure and Azure virtual subnets. So friends, this is about myself. So friends, I have logged into the Azure portal. So let's see how to create a virtual network. Okay. So friends, hope you have watched my previous video about the virtual network. What is virtual network? Okay, so in this video we are going to see how to create a virtual network and the Azure subnets. Okay, so let's create. Okay, so just type here virtual network. Okay, so click on the virtual network. Now that this page has virtual network page has opened. Okay, so let's click on create button. Now the page is opening. Okay, now the page has opened create virtual network. Okay, so I have Visual Studio subscription, so I have selected that. So I'm selecting the resource group name. So I have already one resource group here, so you can create new resource group also, but I have selected that. Okay, so it is asking the instance name. It is asking for the create the virtual network name. Okay, so I'm writing VNet Arvind. Okay. Now it is asking to select the region. Okay. So I'm keeping this as East US. Okay. So I'm clicking on the next to IP address. Okay. So now it is asking for the IP address. The virtual network address space specifies as one or more address prefix in CIDR notation. Okay, so basically this is a large network. So I will help you like what is this IP address and then /24. This is a CIDR value. Okay, so we'll help you out in this video in couple of moments. Okay, so now it is asking for IP version 4 address space. Okay, so this is the address space is given 10.0.0.0/16. Okay, so this is the address space and this is 16 is this CIDR value. Okay, and this is the IP range. Okay, this is the IP range which exists in this the address space. Okay, this in this address space. Okay, this is the IP range and that much address is available in this IP range. 65536 addresses are comes under this. Okay, so I'm not selecting this as address version 6 address space here. Okay, because we have already selected IP version 4 address space. Okay, so let's see. If you select here, so it will ask the it will ask the IP version 6 address space in this format. So by default is given. Okay, so I'm not selecting this, so I'm removing. Okay, so you can add here the add subnets also. You can add subnets also. If you click add subnet, then it will show the this page. Okay, subnet, you have to enter the subnet name. Okay, you can enter the subnet name and the address range you can enter in this format here. And if you want to select, if you have some gateway or if you have some services here, you can select and then you can add, so it will be added here. Okay, so you can add the subnets from here as well. Let me explain you after some time. Okay, in this video. So I'm clicking on next. Clicking on security, I am keeping this as it is. Based on host disabled, DDoS network protection disabled, firewall disabled. So I'm keeping this as it is. Okay, so tags I've already explained you. Okay, so clicking on the next, so it is reviewing plus create. Okay, so you can see what you have selected here: basic subscription, what all you have selected, what address space you have selected, what subnet you have selected. So I will explain you what is subnet in just couple of moments. Okay, so just wait. Okay, so tags is none and the security we have selected as default. Okay, so I'm clicking on create. So it is virtual network is being created in couple of moments. So let's wait. You can see the message has came, your deployment is completed. Okay, so it means that the if you click on here, so you can see resource VNet Arvind, type is this one, Microsoft network virtual network. Okay, so it means that this virtual network has been created. Okay, you can see here in the virtual networks, my virtual network VNet Arvind has been created. Okay, so let's click on this, so it will open this page. Okay, So here all the information which is already given here, like address space which we have already selected, this 10.00/16. Okay, so all the information are, this is virtual network ID, this is subscription ID. Okay, and if you click on subnets, okay, so it's a default subnet IP value is given, IP4 version value is given here. Okay, it's given, and available IP is 261. Okay, so this is the default one which we have selected. Okay, if you click here, so it will show the all the details which we have already selected. So let's discuss Azure Virtual Subnets. Subnet means dividing the large network into small subnetworks. Okay, so this is the large network. For an example, this is a company. Okay, and this is the large network 192.168.0./28. Okay, this is the large network. So I have divided, in the company we have two departments, admin department and accounts department. Okay, so I have divided this large network into one network in which admin department, okay, this is a network, admin network, okay, in which there are multiple computers, hosts are there. Okay, and in this there is our IPs are given 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 and 0.6. And from the network accounts department, these are the hosts, and you can see the IP address range is 0.9. It is ended with 0.6. Now it is started with 0.9, 0.10, 0.11, 12, 13 and 0.14. So how we have like assigned this IP address? Okay, IP address like starting from 0.9, not from 0.8 or 0.7. So because we have already divided this larger network into two small sub networks. One is admin department and second is the accounts department. Okay, so this is the meaning of subnets. Means we are dividing larger network into a small subnetworks. Okay, hope this is very much clear to you. Okay, now how we can find these networks, these IP addresses from these larger networks. So let's see in couple of minutes. Okay, so let's see what are the advantage of this small, I mean dividing the large network into a small networks. Okay, so this is the advantage. Okay, it improves network performance and speed. It is a network management, more control over network management. Okay, improves network security also. Okay, so this is the advantage of this sub networks. Okay, so let's see how to like divide these sub networks. So before moving that, let's discuss the IP address and types of IP address, classful network, classless network, CIDR and subnet calculation. Okay, so what is an IP address? IP address is defined as a unique address that identifies a device on the local network and on the internet. Example, the IP address is written in this format 192.186.1.1. Okay, so there are two types of IP address. One is the private IP address, second is the public IP address. So what is private IP address? Private IP address is used to connect the host or devices inside the local area network. Means within the like for an example within the office. Okay. So public IP address, the main purpose of the public IP address to connect to the internet. Okay. So this is the concept of public IP address. So we have already discussed subnet. Subnet means dividing the large network into small subnetworks. Okay. And what is subnet mask? Subnet mask helps router to identify the network. Okay, so basically there are small sub networks are there in a company. For an example, one is admin, one is basically subnet mask is used to identify the request is came from which network. Either it came from the admin network or from the accounts network. Okay, so this is the concept of subnet. So for an example, this is the IP address 192.198.1.1. So this is the IP address. So what subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So it is written in this format. Hope you understood this. So let's discuss classful network. IP version 4 address contains 32-bit. From here, this is of 8-bit, this octet is of 8 bits, third octet is of 8-bit, and fourth octet is of 8 bit. So total bit is 32 bit. Okay, so in class A, first octet is of 8 bit used for the network, and other bits are 8 bit, 8 bit, 8 bit are used for the host. Okay, so in case of class B, so network 8 bit plus 8 bit, 16 bit used for the to identify the network ID. Okay, and other 2 bits, 16 bits is used for the host. Similarly in class C, 3 8 bit plus 8 bit plus 8 bit. Okay, 24 bit is used to identify the network, and one 8 bit used for the host. Okay, so let's see what is inside the IP address. So for an example, IP address is written as 192.168.1.1. So this is the bits. I mean 8 bit. 192 you can write these in 192 in bits. Okay, these are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total 8. 168 you can write it bits. Okay, and all is, or if you sum this, it's of 32 bit. Okay, so this is called as first octet, this is second octet, this is third octet, and this is fourth octet. All are of 8 bytes. So you can write this one as 2 to the power 0. 0. I will tell you like how to, where to use this. Second is 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2. So we are writing in this format here. Okay, so we'll tell you that where to use, and all from here to here length is 32 bit. Okay, so you can see here, so this is a chart actually. Okay, so class has the public IP range of from 100 to 12200. Okay, private IP range is 10.00 to 10.255 to 50. So this is the private IP range. Subnet mask 255.000. Okay, subnet mask we have already explained. Okay, number of networks we have already explained, like what are number of, what are the networks. I mean, for an example, if a large company is having, inside we have two small networks we have discussed, like accounts and admin. So these are two network in the company. So in class A IP address we can create 126 126 networks. Okay, how many hosts are available in class A? So hosts are 16777,214 hosts. Host means computers you can have in that. Okay, so similar fashion, this is the range and all these details for class B and class C. Okay, so you can see number of hosts are greater in class AI address, and then it's second number class B, and third number you can have 254 hosts, but the network you can have more networks in class C. Okay, but the host is very less. So let's come to the next slide. Okay, so we have already discussed like this is the network ID. Network, this is byte 1 in class 2. Class B we have 288 bits. Class C and class D we have used for multicasting purpose. Okay, and this is for reserve. So in case of class A, so first high order bit is of always be 0. Okay, and 7 bit is used for network, and other 24 bit is used for host. So similarly in class B, first high bit is 10, and 14 bit is used for net to identify the network, and 16 bit is used to identify the host. And next is so first high order bit of class C is 110, and 21 bit is used for network, and 8 bit is used for host. Okay, so this I will explain you what is this. So in class base, subnet mask is 8. Subnet mask means network. So this is the network actually. Network ID is of 8 bit. In class B, network ID is of 16 bit, and class C subnet mask means network ID is of 24 bit from here to here. 8 bit, 8 bit, 8 bit, that is 24 bit. So this is the binary format. Okay, and this is you can write in decimal. This is written at 255, this is written at 0000000. Okay, so in this format you are writing. So let's discuss how to calculate the available networks. Okay, in class A, subnet is 8 bit. We have just seen this class A has network ID of 8 bit. Subnet mask means that's network ID 8 bit. Okay, now this network is of 1 bit. So the network formula is 2 to the power 8 minus 1, that is 128 available network should be available in this. Okay, similarly, similar fashion, this class B has 16 bit. Okay, you can see one there is a 16 bit is used for 8 bit and 8 bit in class A. So network ID is of 2 bit, 2 bit is used for network ID. So network formula is to calculate the available networks 2 to the power 16 minus 2, that is 16384. So similar fashion the calculation is that much available network. Okay, so this is an available network. Now we want to calculate the host available inside the network. Okay, so host bits are of 24 bit. Okay, in class A, host bit, you can see host bit, these are the host bit is of 24 bit. 24 bit. The formula is to calculate the available host 2 to the power 24 minus 2 is the formula. So this is the available host available in class A, and in class B 16 bit. Okay, 16 bit means from here 8 bit and then 8 bit. So 16 bit, 2 to the power 16 minus 2, this that much 65534. Okay, similar fashion the class C available host are calculated. So let's see why we are doing minus 2. So minus 2 means the first IP address of any of the class is used to identify the network. Okay, and the last IP address of this the network is used to identify the is used for the broadcast or the host. Okay, hope you understood this, friends. So let's discuss classless network and CIDR available and calculate addresses. Okay. So what is CIDR? CIDR is classless inter-domain routing. Basically, it represents the block of IP address. Okay. For an example, you have given this IP address /8. 8 represents the CIDR value. The CIDR represents a write padding bit mask that applies to the IP address. Okay. So for an example, /A is corresponding to the subnet. This is the subnet mask. Okay. I mean, this is the binary value of this one, and this is the subnet mask 255.0.0.0. Okay, subnet mask is given. So how many addresses that a CIDR represents? For an example, you have this IP address /29. Okay, so formula to calculate the addresses is 2 to the power 32. 32 is the total bit of the IP address minus the prefix one, this 29. So 2 to the power 32 minus 29 equals to 2 to the power 3 is 8 IP addresses are available in this network. Okay, so for an example, if you have /8, then 24 and 22 to the power 24 addresses are available, 9, then this much available. So these are the chart actually I have given just for your reference. Okay, and this is the CIDR notation, and this is the I mean the convert to one and write padding value for an example, and this is the subnet mask. So let's discuss this how to calculate the subnet mask. Okay, so this is the larger network /28 and IP version 4 has 32 bits from here to here. Okay, so 32 minus 4 means 28 bit is will be used to identify the network, and plus 4 bits also, 4 bit here from the here also. So 28 plus 4, okay, that is 28. Okay, so you can write in this format 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2 to the, in this format, right? Okay, so how to find a subnet mask? You just add all these values here. So that is 225, add here 225, add here 225, and also the 4 bit of from here, 4 bit from here, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 6, 2 to the power 7, that is 240. So the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.240. So this in this way you need to calculate the subnet mask. So hope you understood this. So let's discuss how to find the number of network host IP address in classless inter-domain routing, that is also called as subnetting. Okay, so this is the network is given. Okay, so here it is 20/28. 28 means, so you can see first bit is of 8 bit, second is of octet is of 8 bit, third is of also 8 bit. So 8 plus 8 plus 8, that is 24. 24, but here it is 28. So it will take 4 bit borrow from the host. Okay, so that much 28 bits are used to identify the network. Okay, and these are remaining host bits. Okay, so 4 bits is borrowed by this one. Okay, to calculate this. So how we can find the number of networks? So we can find the number of networks is 2 to the power n. Here n means total number of bits borrowed from the host. So total number of bits from the host is 4. So 2 to the power 4 is equal to 14. You can have 16 networks in this network. Okay. How we can find the number of IP addresses in each network? Okay, so how do you find? So there is a formula 2 to the power n. N means the total number of host bit. Total number of host bits are, so the total number of host bits are this one. Okay, 4 bits. So 2 to the power 4, that is 16. Okay, how we can find the number of hosts in each network? So there is a formula called 2 to the power n minus 2. Hence n means total number of remaining host bits. So these are remaining host bits. So 2 to the power n minus 2, that is 14. You can have 14 host IP address in each network. Okay, so why minus 2? So this is the important for minus 2. Okay, so each network first IP address is of net used for network ID, and last IP address of that network is used for broadcast ID. So let's discuss what we did till now. Okay, so we have this network. Okay, so we have find it out that each network in this larger networks is having the 16 IP address. Okay, so from 0 we have find it out, these are the IP address 192.168.0. From 0 to 15, these are 16 IP address are coming in each network. And the first network, we have already discussed that first IP of the network is used for the network ID. Okay, and the last IP is used for the broadcast. So we have find it out. So the network ID is this one, first IP. Range, we have range of 192.168.1.1 we have written here, and this is the last IP of the, so this is the range, actually range of IP address. Okay, so this is the broadcast ID, last IP. We have already find it out the subnet mask also. Okay, we have find it out number of networks number of networks 16, which we have calculated here. Number of IPs number of IPs per network, that is 16, we have already find it out here. And number of hosts per network, that is 14. Okay, so you understood this calculation, and we are able to find out this is called as, this comes under classless interdomain routing, or this is the concept of subnetting also. Okay, so friends, hope you understood this. So friends, this is my YouTube channel Geon's Text. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for latest updates. So let me show you how to search my channel in YouTube. Okay, so just go to YouTube and in search bar just type JYEONS, Geon's Tech. Okay, just click on search. You will find this channel. Okay, and this is my channel name, Geon's Tech. I request you to just click on subscribe and press the bell icon as well.